everybody, and welcome back to the Empire Let's Plays series. We are over here again at the Savannah, and we're going to round up a little bit more obsidian. Between episodes, I did a lot of work, and I got a lot of comments from viewers as well, and so we're going to put some of those into action. Since last episode, I spent most of my time over in the new village just clearing out dirt and stone, and as a result, I really wore down my tools. So I ran down to the swamp village, I did some trading, ended up with another mending book, also got a map for a snowy village, which I think is going to be interesting to seek out. Came back up, put the mending book on a sword with smite so I can get the most experience out of our zombie farm, mended back up our tools, and got us in good shape. Okay, hopefully that will be enough. Let's head back over in this direction. The first project I want to tackle today is this area right up here. Last time I rode across this little bridge, I pointed these lanterns out and I asked what you thought, and I got a little bit of feedback. And the feedback I got was maybe instead of just plopping the lanterns on the side of the wall here, we could build them into the wall. And I think that's worth a try. So I've got some stone here. Let's say that is where the lantern's going to be. Could potentially some of this down, and then something like that. And then we could hang the light here. That might look pretty cool. Yeah, I think we might need to do more stone, but I think that is on the right track. And it started raining. Sun has gone down, and I have lost my horse. The heck do you lose a horse? All right, slept the night away. Let's go take another look here. There he is. You really should have like a whistle feature, you know, where you blow the whistle and then your horse comes to you. This is crazy. Okay, we ride across and looks cleaner. Still looks a little sloppy though. I might need to put more stone in here. And from this side, yeah, similar vibe. Like the light doesn't look as awkward, but some of this does. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do, because I like this kind of natural feature, like we just kind of cut through. But I also like how the light is kind of built in. I don't know. I'm going to let that sit for a little bit and see if any ideas kind of come to me. I think it's better, but it's not done. Similarly, we need to do something with these lights, and I think we might just do some of this, and maybe once we get over here by some of the trees, I might actually hang some lanterns from the trees, because I think that's kind of a cool look as well. Let's see here, I've got, yeah, a bunch of lanterns over here. Okay, I think I like this better. So I just added more stone along the bottom, so it looks like it's stone all the way across. And then I took one block out below the lantern. Oh, this is not great. Guys are always popping up right here. I can get them from here. I think it was just the two of them. Anyway, I added more stone, and so it feels more supported, more intentional. Knocked out the block right below the lantern, so that has a little bit more space. I think I like that better. Looks pretty good. We could vary this a little bit more. I could do some different types, more tough, things like that. Maybe I could get some cracked versions of this. That might look pretty good as well. Just set down some lanterns along this path here, and then once we get to the top of the path, we've got these walls, and occasionally we have some lanterns hanging from chains on trees, and I think that's a neat look. Looks very whimsical, very enchanted forest kind of look. So the path itself is pretty well lit up. If we get off path, things can still spawn right out here. But at least we'll be able to see what's going on, and the path itself will be clear. So yeah, that's looking real good. Okay, let's clean up some of our mess here, and then we are going to move on to the next project. Next thing we're going to do, we are going to move on to our new village and work over there for a little bit. Now, before we go over there, I got asked a question and a comment about how long I've been playing. And so, if we get in here to statistics, time played, 5.79 days. That's about 139 hours. So with 20-ish episodes, that is just about 7 hours per episode. It's pretty wild when you think about it. And then I spent a couple of hours editing all of it. It adds up though. I guess, if I'm doing all of the mining and all of the crafting and all of the digging, those hours add up. Pretty crazy. Hello, Enderman. I see you over there on the hill. That's very weird. Okay, since last episode, I've done some work. I've done a lot of digging, a lot of clearing of dirt and stone. Part of me wants to work on the road, and part of me wants to start laying out buildings. I don't suppose it really matters what order we do things in. Okay, here is where we are going to connect up with the village. The road will come in like this, and you can see here I've really whittled things down. So what I've got is basically 3 blocks, step up, 3 blocks, step up, 3 blocks, step up, etc. All the way up. And some of the buildings will, obviously overlap this a little bit, but I just wanted to create predictable and kind of gentle slope. And I've done the same thing over here. Still got a few buildings I need to kind of get out of the way and that sort of thing. What I've decided is the road is just going to tear straight through. So let's see, where's our little pillar? There it is. So the road will just come right up this hill, straight across like this, all the way down, turn, and connect over with the bridge. I think that's going to work out great. All of these buildings that are going to be over on this side, they are all going to get torn down. I do have a lot of villagers sealed up in here, so I don't want to tear them down yet until I have a place for them to go. But what's going to happen is once I get these buildings built, we can move the villagers over, tear these down, And what'll happen is on this side of the road, that's where the village is going to be. And this side of the road, this is where our house is going to be. And I think that'll be kind of cool looking. As we come up the road, there'll be a big house for us on the one side, the village on the other side. And like I said, I'm planning on it being a pretty big village as well. So our house will kind of come back this way and hopefully get real close to this cliff, because I think that'd be kind of cool to be able to see our house from afar. Over here, I think we're going to do a lot of dark oak. And, if we had the pale oak, I'd probably use some of that as well. But we don't yet. And so, I'm not sure what else I want to use. We could do birch, although birch is not very neutral. We could all do something like diorite. That would be kind of interesting. Diorite and dark oak. That'd be a very kind of a European, sort of Scandinavian kind of look. I don't know. We'll just kind of see how it goes. Okay, things are looking pretty clean on this side of the town. A little messy over here still, but we'll figure that out. I want to run down here where I've got some maps, and I want to take a look real quick and see what has changed. So here you can see I exposed a map before I started doing any terraforming at all. So if I take that one off and take a look at it, you can see here, that is looking real different there. So here's where the road is going to come into town. This over here is going to end up being our house. And over here is where we're going to have the new village. Let's see what we're doing over here. Yep, a lot of work here too. So you can see all of this got cleared out. So the road's going to come in like this, just basically go straight across and then turn right into the bridge. And I think we'll probably do like we did before, where we will just kind of sketch out the road so we can see where it's going to go. And then we'll build all of our buildings and get those kind of sketched out, get some of the villagers moved in so that they're safe and working and all of that. And then we'll finish the road. It's going to take a while. It's a pretty big project, but it's going to be great. Last episode, I set up our first nether portal and had a little bit of a plan that I shared with you. I imagined that the road would come along here, along the ridge, on our way to this village over here. And then this unusual area right here that's kind of poking up out of the earth, that's where our portal would go. Here it is. I imagined that we would do like a temple, build some kind of ancient ruined sort of thing, and then kind of do a little terraforming to make this look a little bit more natural and overgrown. And then I got a great comment from Michael, who's watched the channel forever and always has really insightful feedback. And he pointed out, you have this really great frame right here. Why don't you build the portal there? And after I read that and I looked at this, I was like, duh, that is a perfect idea. So I think what we're going to do is tear down this portal, and in this kind of void space right here, this is where we will have our portal. So it's going to be a much larger portal, and I still want to make it look like it's old. I think we could potentially use some stone bricks and some things to make it look like it was built a long, long time ago into this space. And then we'll probably connect this so that it feels complete, like it is completely surrounding the portal. And something else, speaking of the portal, on the other side, we are in a really weird space. We're very high in the air, above a soul sand valley, which is probably my second least favorite biome. Maybe my third least. I was thinking my least favorite's the Crimson Forest, but basalt deltas are pretty nasty too. Okay, we're going to say my third least favorite biome in the Nether. So anyway, I want to, on the other side, take this portal and move it further down. We're still going to be in that biome. There's no getting around that. But I want to get us closer to the lava level so that we can get around easier in the Nether. The first thing we're going to do is tear this portal down, and then we're going to build it back up. And there it is. I think that looks really cool. I decided to make it real jaggy, like it had really fallen apart. And I did the jagginess a little different on the front and the back, which I think is kind of a cool effect. Hopefully this thing will light. Yes. We'll do something a little bit decorative here, and maybe once the road gets over here, we can kind of tie it in a really cool way. Yeah, that looks fantastic. I'm really happy with that. Very much looks like it's built into this hillside, like something old and ancient happened here. We could eventually get some vines over here and things like that, and that will help sell it as well. I'm thinking, hopefully, this is just going to go to the same place we were before. So let's check that out. Yes. Same exact spot. Okay, and then if we come back through. Perfect. To finish up today, I think I want to go into the Nether and relocate our portal. One problem, like I'd mentioned, is it's very high up in the ground, and the other problem is I'm not certain that the coordinates are exactly matched. So I want to get the coordinates of our portal, go in there, see if we can find a way down, and then rebuild the portal. Our coordinates here are 1305, 521. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. So I had tried, tunneling down here and didn't have much luck. Maybe if we can get across, we might be able to tunnel down through there. The thing with this biome is it's just so dangerous. There's ghasts, there's skeletons, everything else. Let's see. Maybe we can find our way across a little further down here. So that's a little bit of a bust there unless I want to risk, just falling with feather falling boots. I think our best bet might be peeking out here and then straight down there. Plus there's some quartz over there, which I could definitely use. Yeah, pretty precarious, but I think that might be the way to do it. Okay, it's getting a little precarious here. Again, there's skeletons, there's ghasts. So let's see how this goes. Okay, we are now at level 79. That's much, much more reasonable as far as what level we're at. Okay, we're looking for, I think, 63 or 163 is 65. 163, and then I need to go this way. Oh, there goes that pick. Yeah, that's 74. Afraid we're going to end up over lava. Yikes. Okay, I think I've got it in the right spot. Let's light it up and see how I did. Okay, fingers crossed. Nice. Interesting that I come through over here and not directly centered in the portal. Very curious. Well, now that we have a way into the Nether and we have access to quartz, we can start doing some redstone, which I think will be pretty exciting. But we're going to save that for next episode. And that's where I'm going to wrap this one up. If you want to be like these folks and help support the channel, click join down below. Membership starts at 99 cents and it really helps me out. And thanks for watching. I hope you had fun. Please like and subscribe if you want to follow along on the adventure, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.